started an LLC last year. So right after COVID hit, me and my dad decided to, be a partnership, and then we decided to be a LLC. It wasn't too hard, but the one thing I do tell people all the time, and I was telling Jay off camera, was that you guys have to stay committed and you guys have to show, dedication, and you have to show time and commitment because it's not going to be an overnight thing, guys. Like with anything,
Yeah.
you can't become a millionaire and just overnight. It takes time. It takes a lot of effort, sweat, blood, tears, all that good stuff, So the way I started it was actually pretty easy because I had friends and family that had started business before. So they recommended me either do it organically, do it step by step, get all your stuff ready to the state. But I kind of did a shortcut, man. I'm not gonna lie. I set apart $100. I went online to I'm pretty sure we'll show a screenshot of it.
Yeah.
It's a ink file. So you pretty much give them the information you need, the type of business, all the people in it and stuff, and they pretty much do everything for you. So you just put in your information and then they build the business. There's a person that represents you and they do all the stuff. And then I think maybe less than a week, we were official.
Mm.
We had our license number, we had registration, they sent us down permits we need because it just depends on your business. So we're a cleaning business, so we have different kinds of permits that we need. Certain cities require business licenses, but not all of them. Like where we do most of our businesses in Torrance, we don't need a business license for what we do, so that saved us money there. But for certain other businesses, I know if you're trying to do electrician work, you're trying to do plumbing, you need certain city permits. That car costs money. You need insurance, all kinds of like health insurance, liability insurance. I don't know if you guys heard of Geico. One of
Yeah.
those is a good one. And then you have Outflag, kind of stuff like that. But it's a good way to it's a good learning process because you learn a lot about the outside of business because it's not just saying, hey, I'm going to open a business, I'm going to make money for myself.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that. Once you
It's more
start getting
deeper than
into
that.
yeah, once you get into the nitty gritty of stuff, man, yeah, it gets complicated. You have to make sure you track everything. Bookkeeping is, not even kidding, guys, one of the most important things you have to keep
I
track
heard
of
people
because
pay so much money just for a bookkeeper. Even a small business that doesn't
yep.
maybe have enough money, they will pay a lot of money just to have a bookkeeper.
Yeah, because you have so many business expenses and like you have other things going down. We have contracts with our people that we do business with. So we have to keep contracts in place. You have to get a lawyer because you don't want to get sued by anybody because of, someone fell. So, someone got sprayed with this or something like that. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of like nitty gritty stuff. But I'm telling you guys, bookkeeping, if you don't bookkeep from day one, forget about it. Because if you don't have all those expenses down, Uncle Sam is going to be knocking on the door harder than you think because as a business, especially as an LLC, you get everything in gross. So it's not net pay. So when you guys go to your nine to five, whatever you guys go in there, there's a total. It says gross and then it says net. After net, that's when taxes get taken off, medical insurance, whatever, Medi-Cal, state taxes, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
When you have your own business, you get everything in bulk. So you pretty much get gross, and then you say, hey, I got to take off taxes. I got to do this and that. So that's what I'm saying. If you don't bookkeep properly from the start, man, it's going to be hard to recover from that because your tax guy, your CPA, whatever, CPA is a certified personal accountant, or get like a regular account. That's why Jay said they pay lots of money, good
Yeah,
money
man.
for people just to keep them, because if you have someone that does it for you, it's super easy. Then you just throw everything at them like, hey, I spent this on gas, I spent this on internet, I spent this on rent, and then at the end of the year you do that. But since my first year, oh man, I spent like a good maybe week and a half, 2 weeks just on Excel, man, putting everything in because they need to know, to the detail what you spend, how much you spend it, what category is it for, how much was it pre-tax, how much it was it post-tax, all that stuff. So it was my fingers that week, man, brutal because you just have to keep typing because you don't want to write it down because what if
Yeah.
you lose it? So it's just better to keep it all on a soft copy. So it's not that hard, guys, but if you guys really really commit to it and you guys are certain that this is something you guys want to do, maybe it could be your career. What if you went to school for business? You have to get out there, get your feet wet, what a lot of
Yeah.
people say. So if you don't do that, then it's going to be hard to kind of like just go from being a 9 to 5 employee to being your own boss, because once you're your own boss, you have to put the time, you have to put the dedication, because if you don't do that, work's not going to pop up for you.